And welcome back to the channel. Welcome back after a long time. Today we're going to be discussing so many things about Bitcoin, crypto, altcoins. Is this correction over? Are we going to now start to go to a new all-time high, or is this correction just getting started? In this video, I'm going to discuss with you what could be happening now, what is going to be the potential scenario with Bitcoin, with altcoins, and so much more. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We post one video every single day. This video, guys, is brought to you by our partner, Bluefin, the best non-KYC exchange. Guys, there is a crazy offer right now, a brand new offer until June 18. Hurry up. You can deposit up to $80,000, and if you trade in volume more than 40 minutes, you're gonna get a $10,000 future bonus for 30 days. Totally insane. So deposit all this money. Be one of the first guys, because sometimes we have only 40 spots available. They get filled very quickly. Try to get in as fast as you can and get the benefits of all this basically free money to trade and do whatever you want. Every time I do it, guys, I go very high on leverage and then I make very good money. But now let's go back into BTC and let's see what happened. $101,938. Yesterday we went down to 100,600. And the reason why we dropped was because of Donald Trump being exposed to the Epstein files with Elon Musk and blah, blah, blah. Well, just wait 1 second, sorry. If I'm going to go now and I'm going to show you what happened with our VIP group, I can basically go back to, I would say 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I didn't even know when to tell you. What I kept saying, for example, 2nd of June, so 4 days ago, Bitcoin closed with a bearish engulfing candle. We're going to go down. You can see already all the plans signing up here. Also, you can see, of course, us, shorting the market with the VIP group, just a very small 47%. Guys like Yuval shorting Jupiter 369%, Bitcoin 53%, Real Walter White as well 96%. So where everybody else was screaming 130,000, 150,000, $6 million, we have been bearish the whole time, doing the exact opposite, selling all the altcoins at the local top. And that's the reason why, guys, the VIP group is the best. We are a group of professional traders. If you really want education to really get to the next level, if you are a trader, short term, long term, the results, guys, talk for themselves. I don't even know what to tell you anymore about the quality of this group. Results. I don't even know what to tell you anymore. So apart from that, we are really killing this market up and down. So if you want to start to really make money into this area of investing in trading, which is crypto, instead of just trying to think about and just really go randomly and don't understanding what's happening with the market, come in a community of real traders, real professionals, where you can, instead of only copy and paste, you can also learn how to elevate your trading game and start to make money properly. But now let's go back and let's have a look at, do like an analysis on BTC, altcoins, and all of that. Now, daily chart, guys, you can see that it's quite evident. It's quite clear that Bitcoin is forming what we call a head and shoulder. A head and shoulder in general, it's a bearish chart. And you can see that from here. If I'm going to go and draw this line from here, you can see that if this head and shoulder is going to be completed, okay, so I'm going to go and put it down a little bit more. If you're going to see a proper completion of this head and shoulder, the target should be from the head to the neckline, which should be bringing us down to roughly, trying to bring this thing up to here, $93,000 to $94,000. Is it going to go that low? Well, very difficult to say right now, but I'm going to show you as well short term what could be happening. But now from the daily chart, what I could be seeing, if we're going to see something very specific, I'm going to show you in a second. So like, for example, right now, in general, what you notice is that whenever you have a breakdown of a head and shoulder, in general, what it does, we have a breakdown, then we have a retest up to this area into this like line of diagonal resistance, and then in general you get a rejection, complete the head and shoulder scenario, and then you have a pump. So that's what I think it could be happening right now. My opinion, not financial advice, but if I even want to go on for example, the 4-hour chart, we basically had a break of structure. You can see this how more clear and evident this is. And we had a breakout structure from here. And right now, guys, the trend is down. And I've been saying this for such a long time. People will not believe me. They were calling for 140K, 150K. Bulls a nice smack in your face. And what could be happening now if we're not going to go and be able to go and close above, let's say, 104,000 to 105,000 in the next few days? The scenario is that we're going to continue to go down. Simple as that. Okay, so this is your line of resistance. Keep it very, very simple. We had a breakout structure. If you can see, to go back to this area, this is going to be inevitable. So rejection from this area, we're going to go lower, 97 to 98. We're going to go up to here. We can cross it. We're going to go lower. We're going to continue to do this until we can see a clear reclaim of this area. That's what's going to be happening. Don't think, it's going to be anything that's absurd is going to change this pattern. Keep it very simple. Close above there, higher. Rejection below, we're going to go down. Now, today was going to be a very important, I would say, economic news which could impact the price of BTC. It's going to be looking at our economic calendar. It's going to be the US unemployment report. Very important. So we want to see today the unemployment rate to come higher than expectations. So we're going to see, for example, an unemployment rate of 4 points, let's say 3, 4.5 compared to 4.2, the market is not going to react at all. If you're going to see, for example, like a 6% unemployment rate, we should be seeing a pump into crypto and Bitcoin. We should. Doesn't mean that has to happen, but that should be the common consensus, because then the Fed is going to be more forced to cut interest rates. But if you're going to see a lower unemployment rate, that's not going to be good, because the Fed won't cut interest rates. And then, of course, the market won't like it. But also next week, guys, is going to be super important. Next Wednesday, we're going to have CPI. Again, CPI, measurement of inflation. We're going to see lower numbers, which, of course, is going to make the Fed potentially to cut interest rates. So two very important events, one today, one also next week. So BTC, that's what I can see right now. Told you before. So before going probably lower, I could be seeing today when we're going to see the opening of the Europe session before the US, probably the reclaim up to here, up to maybe 2.5, 103,000. Then the US is going to open. S&P 500, guys, it's really extended right now. So I could be seeing a potential drop to here, down to this way. So it's going to go down again. Then, of course, BTC could be following the same path. Now, let's have a look what's happening right now with Ethereum. Lots of people are asking about now ETH. I told you so many times about Ethereum. It was getting overextended. People were telling me, no, it's going to go now to 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, blah, blah, blah. And that's where we are. Ethereum, that's what I'm looking at the moment. We're basically arranging right now. Looks like it's forming a potential triple top, double top. And if it's going to break, I would say it's not going to be able to go and reclaim $2,500 in the next 1 to 2 days. The direction should be going lower. And how low it could be going down to. So there is a nice level right now here of diagonal support. So I could be seeing Ethereum to probably go down to this area, then have a support from here, and then have a pump again. But if you lose this diagonal support, then of course you should be going lower. And guys, if you want to really know exactly all the points we're discussing right now about potential support levels, liquidity levels, buying levels, selling levels, and all of that, it's all written in our VIP group, guys. We do Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum analysis every single day. We have also altcoins trading ideas every single day. So you're not going to miss it. You're going to have so many ideas to understand how to trade properly. So that's what I can see with ETH. Right now, similar to Bitcoin, potential retest of this area up to 2,530. Then we're going to see here, we're going to get a rejection and then a continuation to the downside down to this area here, and then a pump, or are we going to see straight away a pump from here? Again, midterm, guys, I'm very bullish. Midterm. Shorter term, I'm a little bit more bearish. But this correction, as I told you before, was anticipated long time ago. And still people were telling me how stupid I looked, how fool I was that we could have gone and pumped to $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 with Ethereum. So right now, potential double top with Ethereum, unless we're not going to be able to go and close above here. Otherwise, it's going to be more something like that, and then a pump. Now, next one I want to have a look at Solana as well. Solana got completely destroyed. Very similar to what I said before, very similar to the BTC, to Ethereum. Right now, we are basically following this. So you can see there is a 9-day moving average, and Solana, what it's doing right now, is basically following like that. Going up this way, gets rejected, like that, gets rejected. So what is going to be the right point with Solana? So I'm going to show you from here what you need to look for, what is going to be very important. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go and get my Fibonacci retracing from here. You can see that we have a very important level. The golden pocket area is sitting right now at $130. So what I could be seeing right now with Solana, if Bitcoin is going to, of course, go down to, let's say, 94 to 95,000, I could be seeing Solana, of course, to follow the same path, to probably have a little bit of a pullback down to like 154, 155. EBTC can reclaim, let's say, 103,000. But otherwise, if you're going to get another rejection, Bitcoin going to, let's say, 97,000, 95,000, I could be seeing Solana to continue down, get into the golden pocket, and then have a nice pump to the upside. Because what could be forming right now, that could be my expectation. We could be forming a sort of like a upward channel, because from like a weekly point of view, Solana has been acting very, very well. So what I could be noticing from here, I'm going to go and just make it like that. That could be a potential scenario I could be seeing right now. So we're going to go and basically do like something like that, go down to, let's say, 133, 134, and then probably to continue higher. But again, it's all that we have to see. We have a golden pocket in that area. We need to see how Bitcoin is going to behave. And again, guys, in the VIP, we're going to exactly know what is going to be the right point. We don't only rely on channels and all of that. We have so much more: open liquidity heat maps, volume footprint, and so much more. So that's what is going to be very important. Now, let's have a look now at altcoin season, where we are, what could be expecting. Guys, I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't know. Forgive me if I'm laughing, but I drew this chart, I think, like probably 1 week ago, something like that, showing that we were going down to here. And look at this. It's totally crazy. Totally crazy how people telling me technical analysis doesn't work. I mean, I don't know what to say. So right now, altcoins, right? The total free, basically, we are sitting at this retest level. And is this correction over? Are we going to pump more now? Well, it's difficult to say this correction is actually over, but at the same time, I'm going to apply the same rule that I applied to Solana, having a look, going from here, looking at my golden pocket area. And what I can see right now is that this looks like a very good area from this point here to the golden pocket area, in my opinion, that we could be seeing a meaningful rebound. So what I could be seeing is going to be the same as Solana, same as Ethereum and Bitcoin. What I could be seeing could be a potential rebound up to maybe 860 billion, 870 billion, go back again to this area, then have one more flush to go to the downside into this channel, and then total free. So altcoins should be able to go and explode to the upside. So forming a sort of like we can say like a ABCD pattern, or even a bull flag. You can see this A, there is B, there is C, and there is D. And the D, it should be up to roughly $1 trillion. So that's going to be one of my, I would say, most important points of reference is going to be this diagonal resistance here, which is going to be around here, and it's going to be around $1.05 trillion, where then once you're going to pump to that area, so I could be see 1, I could be see 2, this is like wave number 2, then I could be see 3, and then from there, maybe 4, and then 5. That could be one of the most, I would say, ideal scenario I can see with altcoins. Basically, we're going to pump to here, and then maybe it should be something like that. This area, bring it up to here, going to like 1.5 to 1.6 trillion dollars, connect the points, and it should bring you here. So that's when I think that basically altcoin season is going to be over, and then we're going to see altcoins to pump like crazy. Next one I want to have a look, guys, very important in determining, like, with alt season, is the Bitcoin dominance. as I was saying before, with the Bitcoin dominance, BTC still pumping. Look at that. Looks like the Bitcoin dominance is still climbing to the upside. Wants to really reach the level, as I was discussing before, of 67 to 68%, and I still really believe that we should be able to go and reach this level before seeing basically BTC dropping down and give all the money into altcoins. So what I could be seeing is going to be the dominance to reach this level around 68 to 69%, and then we should be seeing a drop to the downside. And that's going to be very important, because once this is going to happen, we're going to see the dominance dropping now like crazy, then altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin. Okay, and when is this going to come? It's going to come whenever the Fed might hint of rate cuts, which should be coming around September. But also remember that it's important to understand that when the Fed is going to actually cut interest rates, maybe for the first one or two is going to be okay. After that, that's negative, right? What you want to see is Jerome Powell to talk about interest rates, and then he should be able basically to move already the markets, because the markets are forward looking. They always look forward by 5 to 6 months. So even a glimpse of Jerome Powell, the Fed, talking about a rate cut should be really help us to go and drop this Bitcoin dominance, put money into altcoins, and see this alt season. Okay, alt season is whenever altcoins are going to go higher. It's not, so I'm not expecting the explosion, altcoins going 20, 30x. That's like a pipe dream. It could be happening, great, but I'm not expecting that. So again, the levels I'm considering again around 52% or even as low as 47%. So I'm gonna be expecting altcoins to probably to down to here or even down to here, and they should be really performing very, very well. The last one I want to also have a look, very important, is this US 10-year Treasury yield. As I was talking about before, guys, we would like this one to go down to see more continuation to the upside with risk assets, which I believe is going to happen. Right now is into a compression zone, but once we're going to be able to go and break this area, then we should be able to see really fireworks and things to go higher. And next one I want to show you guys, very important, S&P 500. As I give you a little bit of news before, I mean, we can see that basically we didn't have a meaningful correction and since 7th of April, like in the last basically 3 months, 2 months, sorry, no correction at all. So what I really would like to see right now is going to be at least the S&P to go and retest this area around maybe 5,600, 5,700. And then what it could be doing from here is going to be wave number one, wave number two, even down to 5,400, 3, 4, and then 5. And finish around maybe 6,500 to 7,000. Okay, so again, I think, guys, that's it for today. I don't have anything else to say apart from that I bloody told you so many times about this correction. Congratulations to all of you who shorted the market with us and they listened to what I had to say, and they sold as well the majority of their positions at in profits when altcoins went higher. And also, I mean, for those of you who were expecting basically altcoins to go 10x and Bitcoin to go to 200K in a straight line because your favorite influencer told you so, I think it's probably time to change influencers. But otherwise, I really wish you an incredible day, very good day ahead of you, trading ahead of you. If you want to, of course, to come learn and join our VIP guys, we have education, trading calls, signals, analysis, anything you can think of. But otherwise, you have a fantastic day, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Take care and see you soon.